But in other realms, innocents suffer unspeakable horrors. Some kingdoms steal youngsters to enslave them. Others take no prisoners, slaughtering the defenseless to feed their own young. Winged horror has a name. Mandarinia, the giant hornet. Their reach extends across Japan. Their empire reigns in dark, secluded places. These hornets are at the peak of their powers. Their queen is vigorous. Her workers are strong. Her fighters are many. Her brood chambers are full to bursting. Everywhere, mouths to feed. Countless larvae signal their relentless hunger by scratching at the walls of their cells. The grating drives the adult hornets into action. They have to feed the babies. And hornet babies live on flesh, ground into meatballs, and delivered by their caregivers. The larvae must feed constantly. So a single scout takes wing, ranging far afield to find fresh meat. At nearly 8 centimeters long, giant hornets are superb killers. Sharp talons seize prey. Powerful jaws sever limbs and decapitate victims. Compound eyes detect the slightest movement. And this scout has found a fat, defenseless target. A hive full of mellifera, European honeybees. The scout marks it with pheromones. These bees aren't native to Japan. They arrived during the last century, imported because they produce more honey and are less combative. Because the alien bees didn't evolve with the giant hornets, they have no way to fight an attack. All the bees know to do is mass at the hive entrance. There, they prepare to fight to the death. The hornets are 5 times the honeybee's size, and many times more willing to kill. In the stillness, fierce wings and fearsome odds. has no place here, and yet the brave bees will not surrender or flee. They will kill a hornet or two, but what is one dead hornet when so many live? Reveling as they do in the deaths of bees by the thousand. A foregone conclusion playing itself out to a horrifying end. In only hours, 20 or 30 hornets can wipe out a hive of 30,000 bees. Killer hornets have reduced the defenders to a carpet of the dying and the dead. Now they can rob at their leisure, sometimes for days. This bee colony is doomed. The victims left to rot. The raiders gorge on honey, even licking it from carcasses. The unborn bees will be chewed into protein paste and fed to the hornet young. For every empire that seems invincible, there is an opponent able and ready to exploit an unexpected weakness. Empires attack, but they also must defend themselves. No matter how strong the fortress, the best defense is knowing your enemy. These bees have learned that lesson. For eons, they have thrived in the giant hornet's deadly shadow. The bees of Sarana know the giant hornets send scouts to find their hives. To survive, these Japanese honeybees must capture and kill the hornet scout. And to do that, they have a secret weapon. The enemy at the gate, the soldier bees pull back slightly. Their waggling signals a sneak attack. They're enticing the hornet to enter their hive. When she takes a few sacrificial targets, the bees attack. In a horde, the defenders rush the hornet scout, enveloping her in a wave of bee bodies. But they don't sting. Instead, the bees crowd belly to belly against the invading beast. Vibrating their abdomens, they create a ball of heat that clasps the hornet at its livid core. It's a battle with narrow margins. The bees can stand temperatures up to 50 degrees. The hornet can only survive to 46. The temperature of the core, 47 degrees. 20 minutes, the squirming orb presses onto its prey. Bees die. Others step up. If the scout escapes, all is lost. Finally, the flailing and gnashing cease. This hornet won't reveal the secret of their hive's location. The bees have paid a price, but they've saved their home.